Hey, what's up, fam? So this will be my first review on the manga Radiant. There are three series right now that I've been meaning to pick up for a while, and I'm picking them up and catching up with them so I can add them to my weekly review roster. Now, Radiant is from the same woman who made Magi, so if you like to work with Magi, you'll maybe like this one. This series, the main character is trying to take out all these monsters that are plaguing this land, and think that's part of it is his dream to be one of these bushi, kind of like these sword wielding warriors that fight the Kishin, these creatures that seem to all be pretty weird. Like the first few chapters, you can see like they look pretty interesting. They all have pretty different designs while still being very detailed and still being very unique. So this chapter though, especially like this is chapter 13. So if you haven't read the first 12, uh, probably go back and check them out. You could read them all pretty fast, other than obviously the first chapter. There isn't a whole lot to. They're really trying to like delve deep in explaining. It's more like laying out. We're still in the laying out the basis and kind of like the foundation of the series. So it won't feel too out of place. Now this chapter though, the main characters Musashi, and I think the other dude's name is Kojiro. Like I said in other videos, I have a little bit of a. It takes me a while to remember Japanese names. Re, like compared to literally practically almost every other race with names. Ironically enough, when I read so much manga. But anyway, it shows this character Tsugumi. It's going through her backstory. Her whole thing is she's good at heart, but she kind of does whatever this Lord tells her to because he seems to kind of emotionally trained her throughout the years, like kind of gave her low self-esteem and just kind of beat her down to where she only really knows whatever he tells her to. But what one of the things that he had told her to fight off against upcoming you know invasion of these monsters on their on their estate, on their village, the lord of the place wanted her to go around giving weapons to all the citizens and arm them. They're going to even have like the children and the old and fight off these creatures. And she's like, I'm not going to do that. Why do we put children to fight? And all this stuff. And the guy's just like, how about you do it? I'm going to kick your ass out. But she definitely has some mental strings tied around, tied her up and around to this dude's fingers because he just knows what to say to kind of, even though she doesn't want to push her into doing it. And you see like stuff about her sister, and honestly, a lot of the chapter was just the emotional damage that she suffered and that she's constantly kind of plagued with in regards to the lord of the land that she lives in. And that was yeah, that's definitely the upper part of the story, like the kind of like the flashback stuff and stuff kind of preceding the next chapter. They're all right, but just kind of seeing the total effect and the impact that this dude had on her psyche was pretty heavy. And even I like that they kind of helped her without being too pushy about it. She was like talking about how she's weak and she can't do anything unless her lord is there. But the main character's just like, you were pretty strong. You know, we've seen you fight. You're pretty powerful. You almost beat this dude here. So looks like she looked from the I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. From the looks that she's gonna be the main girl of the series. So that'll be kind of cool. I don't think they showed her power yet. Just her weapons. She has like they look like bladed like Tomba with like bracers on it. It's very interesting. A lot of the weapons in this are very strange. Like the main character uses like a big pickaxe, and the and kind of like secondary male lead, this the dude Kojira, who's kind of like the the cool rival kind of esque character. His weapon is a motorcycle, but whatever. So I'm gonna read this as my weekly basis. Orient, like I said, it's from the person who made Magi, so check it out. You might like it. Uh, so give me a comment below, and if you're interested in the series, if you have any questions, or if you are already reading the series and you have any questions you want to ask me about the series, Maybe check out my videos. I do mostly manga stuff, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Black Clover, and soon to be Radiant when the anime comes out. I do streams. I do at least 2 a week. One usually on Tuesday and Wednesday, and the other one being at some point on the weekends. I'll put my Twitter link in the description in case you want to follow me on Twitter, so you know beforehand of when exactly I'm going to do streams. The streams can be either kind of going over the events within the last week of anime, manga, news for either, like stuff when they announced Jump Force, got Yugi in there. It's gonna be my main, and anything of the such. But also have I just have like little random streams where I'll just like play a video game and we can have conversations in the chat. You guys can ask questions. We have a good time. If you're subscribed to my channel already, I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. If you aren't subscribed, yeah, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.